Welcome back to our city skylines green city scenario, City of Gardens. Last time we built this highway interchange. I'm still not really fond of how it looks because of the terraforming and it's not symmetrical, but we're going function over form here, and I hope it will take some traffic and put it underneath the city and get it out of the city, so our main avenue doesn't get so much congestion, although I think at the moment our traffic is still looking very, very nice. I think the goal of this episode is to expand our residential area because we have a lot of residential demand. So I am going to plan for that and take our avenue, which stops here, and continue with this road for a little bit. And I am going to curve around here and maybe let those two roads connect up like this. This gives us nice space in between to fill up with some housing, and because the road is rather straight, it should also allow us to do some more grid. I do probably want, or do I? No, I think it's fine like this. I was saying that maybe I want another connection here, but I do not want a connection that's too close with our highway interchange. So let's take our small road and let's plan out some grid. Do I want to flow with the road like this? I think I can. And then let's have some space in between the highway interchange and the housing area, just because we do not want people to get sick when they are living so close to the highway. Let's follow the shape of this road loosely like this, and then we can fill out the roads in between with our grid. I think I'm going to try be relatively symmetrical, but also I'm going to leave some space inside here because I do also want to put down a custom park. Or do I want a custom park here? Actually, I think that's even better. So let's just do some random shape here. Also want to keep it a little bit interesting in terms of block design. And then let's continue the road here. Yeah, I can live with that terraforming, and then continue the grid like this. And that gives us a lot of space to do some zoning, because as you can see, our residential demand is very, very high. So I am going to follow the main road with our water pipe like this, and then probably, yeah, also follow along this road here, then see where we have to connect through to have full water coverage. Something like this. This could be a problem, so let's do something like this. Yes, we do have water connected. Let's go like this. We should probably also at some point move those water pumps here because they are noisy, so people do not really like living near them. But for the moment that should be fine. Now, because we have an interchange here, can we fit a large park? I think that should fit very, very nicely on here. Yes, look at that. And maybe on the other side, we can also have something similar, maybe like this, just so we provide some entertainment. It's the city of gardens after all, and let's put some smaller parks down here. That's fine, and now we can start filling up some zoning. I do, however, because we started kind of our own grid now, I do also want to provide some walking path through those areas. So before I resume the game, I want to put down those walking paths so we do not have to destroy houses right after they spawn. I also hope the terraforming is not going to be too crazy, but we will see. So let's give them a connection like this. Also here, let's do it like this. We will make the zoning tiles a little bit smaller, but I think that's fine. And then we can also come out like this. Yes, and same here. Go through like this. Then I can resume and already continue my walking path design. Here, I think we just need one here. And that should be fine. So many houses will spawn. And actually, do we want... No, I'm going to do a commercial hub, and also because here it's going to be noisy anyways, I can also put some commercial in between here, maybe along this road up here, like this, and maybe also some commercial here. So we do have a nice border now. We can also provide some walking connection through here for people who live here and want to go work over there. And then I think I'm going to do a district. Actually, let's pause the game quickly because I just remembered that we need to build a lot of local and organic produce commercial. So of course we might want to start doing that sooner than later, because we need 15,000 tiles worth. So let's start right away. So all the commercial that spawns in this area will be green and organic produce. Also, Plaza of the Dead. Does this sound like something we want? I mean, it doesn't really sound that appealing, but I think this actually looks quite nice. I am going to clear off some of those trees here, just so we see what we are working with. I'm not going to build any tree related stuff like forestry or something, so we can do it like this, and I think this would be a perfect area to build a campus later on. Yes, so let's speed it up a little bit and watch our city grow. Already looks way more organized, I think, than this side over there. How about some services? We're probably going to need some education facilities in this area as well. So let's do a small campus here inside of this area here. I think looks very nice. House, leisure, yeah. I also always like to put a basketball court near the school, but unfortunately it doesn't fit. So let's not do it here. Do we need some more post office coverage? I think we do. So here's going to be kind of like a public service square, and then we surround it with some commercial. Now fire, definitely also want a firehouse, and maybe also a small police station. Yes, very nice. And then we're going to provide some zoning space for commercial, and because we already know we want to put down people or housing here, we can zone it. That should also give some usage to our highway interchange, which actually, if we decorate a little bit, should not look too bad. So let's just do some trees, and then we can see if we can maybe put some rock features around here, just to also, because the terraforming is very sharp around here. Everything's a little bit tight. And we reach the next level. I'm gonna check out shortly, but I do want to put down these rock features first. So I think actually this looks quite nice. And then we can maybe line it up with some assets later. Maybe a fence or something. So let's see what we unlocked. Small city. So we do have monorails, we have train station, which is very nice, cable cars, yoga garden, all the good stuff. So you can also have some high-tech housing, which is good. So let's continue the simulation and see. Now our money is looking very, very good. Also, our demand has really dropped. And so let's quickly see. We can buy another tile. So because I really would like this part of the map too, so I can finish this road there, I'm gonna build or buy this tile as well. So it's buying today, and so that will just give me some breathing room down here. Also, I'm thinking maybe on this side of the map we don't really want to build, but we could maybe put our water pumps so they're not in the way, and then just put a windmill and move the water over. So maybe that's something you can also build right away. So thinking to put like a key, something like this, and then we can move these water pumps over. We're not really going for a realistic city per se. I am going to start building my own moderately realistic city soon, so stay tuned for that. But this is more just about solving the scenario. So let's go underneath the river like this and provide one windmill like this. Yes, not super efficient, but efficient enough. Water, yes. So we do have some more space around here. So we can also, just because the terraforming is very, very rough, maybe soften the terrain a little bit. The river is probably going to go a little bit crazy, but we just want this to be a little bit smoother. Yes, like this. And then, yeah, do we have a district around here? No, this is just, what is this? Commercial. So let's continue this commercial, and then we should plan ahead for our campus. So I am going to curve this road towards this intersection here. That's a very ugly curve, so let's do that again. Maybe put on our road guidelines. Yes, like this. Oh, and we do have not enough workers, but we're not having any residential demand, so that should sort itself out soon. What I am going to do is, in the meantime, build a park area here, because that's something I wanted to do and I kind of forgot. So let's start this park. I think small gate should do, and then have like a side gate on either side, and have a road that kind of also follows the roads like this. I do not love this because people will be able to sneak in, and then we can connect up like this, and we can connect up like this. We are going to fence, but I think we're going to build some park assets first. So we do have a park plaza. I always like to put a restroom next to every entrance, because I think that's probably how it would be. And then next to the main entrance, I put the info booth. Is this enough entertainment? Not yet, so I am going to put down probably one more plaza. Oh no, we do have a cafe. So let's put down a cafe across the road, or across the path from the plaza, right? And then we probably want a fence like this. And now freeform tool to follow the roads. With our fence. Like this. And then finish up our fence. Also like this, we cannot accidentally zone along or inside our park, which of course, I mean, we could, but we don't really want. So we do have a park, of course. We are going to decorate with some trees, but first let's unlock some of those assets. Right, so we do have this area here, which, as I said, I would want to convert into a campus. So let's plan for it. Let's not do it yet, but let's plan for it. So I think what we need to do is to level this terrain a little bit. So let's terraform away from the road a little bit. And we're probably going to need more soil, because during this playthrough we cannot use the unlimited soil and ore. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. And then I think actually this terrace is a nice idea. So I am going to kind of expand this terrace, which maybe can also then be part of our campus. So we have like this layer here, and this layer here, which we somehow, maybe in the next episode, we can convert to to a nice campus area. For now, we do need more commercial, so I don't understand how with this could devolve. We don't have enough workers. How is elementary school coverage is a little bit bad, so let's put another elementary school. Where's one? Here, there. There's no elementary school around here, so of course people here are not educated, but just for the logic, I am going to put a elementary school here because there is none, so people don't have to travel all the way to here. Good. So yeah, those people here, I also just noticed, do not have any public transport available to them. So I think it's also time to expand our public transport system. Before that, I also remembered that there's a lot of traffic lights we do not want. So let's turn all of them off, like this. Good. Now what's the matter? Education and just in general not enough workers. So let's paint out a district which I think, why doesn't it work? Doesn't work, fine. That's a little bit annoying, but let's just continue in that case, try later on. For some reason my district drawing tool is not functional at the moment, so we're just going to wait and see what happens. I wanted to apply the schools out policy to this area here, so these people will work. But let's just quickly check on our goals. Happiness still doing fine, 88, so no worries there. Yeah, so I do want a tram going down this entire road. So there will be a tram stop here, which then will provide access to our interchange, which for the moment I think is still doing fine. The only thing we need is a tram depot. Now, can we fit a tram depot in between here? I think we could, if there's a road going like this and like this. Does it fit? Yes. And I think we can even save some of those houses if we move the road a little bit to the side. So let's try again like this. And then like this. Yes. Perfect. And then we can, this road I think doesn't need to be a tram road, so let's just make this look a little bit nicer. Yes. So from here we can run a tram road, that's this one, and run it all the way through our entire city. We do not need to worry about our money, at least we don't now. this we must do later because there's a park in the way. And as soon as we have these tram lines coming through our city, we can also adjust this green bus line. And I think I'm not going to cross the main boulevard just to keep traffic flowing, so we do need a turnaround loop here, which I hope I can fit here. Yes, so the trams can turn around here and then go through the entire city. Now we do have some pieces that didn't upgrade, one of them being here, the other one being here, and we cannot upgrade because of this playground, so you must move to the other side. I'm sorry. And then we can upgrade and yeah, put back this commercial, although we do not have I mean, we do have commercial problems, but I don't think this will solve it nor help it. So yes, like this. And now let's put down some tram routes. And I think it's just going to be one big loop. So let's start here.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. Sound right, boys.
So we're back, and as you can see, I already continued zoning and continuing my road a little bit. We do want to keep expanding onto this part of the map. This part here is reserved for our university campus, so I'm not going to build there. I've expanded our tram roads into like in this direction, so we can access this very flat land here, which is probably prime real estate with a view of the river. Is it a river or lake? Probably a river. So that's what we want to do, because we do have a lot of residential demand. So I am going to kind of continue our grid, which I think now we can actually go into doing a full grid, which means we get some decent zoning tiles like this that are not completely broken up, which I'm trying to do like this, keeping a little bit of space in between for walking access or walking path access. And then I think we can connect up like this and have some grid in this direction. Let's not forget we also need a lot of zoning tiles for our commercial areas. I think I do want to terraform this a little bit, just because I think this will be a good zoning area also to watch over the river. So maybe this could be also some tourism area, although I'm a little bit concerned with zoning other than green cities zoning, just because we need to zone so many cells. So we do not want to waste our commercial demand. Let's continue our water pipe system like this. And this will connect, yes. And we need one pipe going down there. And yeah, let's do it like this. And we will zone a lot of residential. As you can see, I'm doing low density because I think we are going to have like a nice downtown area when we reach a part of the map that will let us zone or let us plan out a big downtown area by ourselves. And in between that, let's do another district out here like this. I will make them nicer later. We want this green city specialization so that we can have some smaller commercial area along the main road in between our main boulevard and this. Did I make the district until here? No, I didn't. So let's expand a little bit like this. And of course we need some electricity, so let's, for the moment, just do something very ugly and do it like this. Oh, the zoning is maybe already jumping over if we are a little bit patient, but I'm still going to, just because we need some electricity, let's not allow those ugly zonings. Let's just do this properly, because I know I'm going to be annoyed by myself if I don't. So let's do the electricity on the other side of the road like this, and then let it jump over here. And let's redo this zoning here. So something nice and big can spawn. And then how do we zone this? Yeah, this will probably jump over at some point, or actually let's just do some plazas, so we'll jump over without any power lines. I also did a district on this side with the schools out policy, so these people now are working probably in this commercial area, which solved our problems with workers we had before. Probably we're also going to need some educational facilities in this area here, but maybe also that's something for the next episode. Let's just continue with some entertainment, and I think actually, how about a botanical garden that's overlooking like this? Very nice. So yeah, let's just quickly move over what we did, because also you may have noticed there was a small time lapse in there because my microphone for some reason didn't work as soon as my tram line and my district tool was working again, so apologies for that. So let's quickly do a small tour of our city. The original area, oh, I do see a trash problem, but that's still completely fine, so let's ignore it for now. We do have now a tram line, which we do also kind of have connected with our bus lines. The tram line is going through the entire old town. Here now we do have kind of our new town, which we have in which we have some big zoning squares in kind of like a more grid-like pattern. We do have a small city park, which at some point may also upgrade, hopefully. We do have our tram depot here, and we do have a new area developing here. We also have a lot of junctions with traffic lights, which we don't really want, so let's turn those off. Definitely how we will continue is expand our tram network and plan out our university campus, and I think we're gonna leave it at that for this episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I am going to run a little bit of a cinematic in the end just to see how our city looks like. I think this will actually turn out to be quite a nice city despite having a horrible start. So yeah, thank you very much for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.